Have you ever observed a celebrity you assumed you knew only to find their life story was far more remarkable than you ever imagined? In Hollywood, what you see often conceals extraordinary truths, and some stars have redefined what it means to live authentically. For many older viewers, it might be surprising to learn that familiar names once kept a part of themselves hidden. This video unveils the inspiring journeys of famous figures who transitioned and thrived. Stories of bravery, resilience, and reinvention you don't want to miss. Caitlyn Jenner. Caitlyn Jenner was born on October 28, 1949, and long before her transition, she was already a household name in American culture. Known for decades as Bruce Jenner, she became a national hero after winning the gold medal in the decathlon at the 1976 Montreal Olympic Games. At the time, she symbolized discipline, strength, and determination, admired by millions during a turbulent era in U.S. history. Yet behind the accolades, Caitlyn lived with a deeply personal truth she kept hidden for decades. In 2015, she publicly came out as transgender during a widely watched interview, opening a national conversation about identity, acceptance, and authenticity. Later, she shared her journey through a reality television series and her memoir, The Secrets of My Life, revealing the emotional toll of living in silence for so long. For older audiences, Caitlyn's story is not only about gender, it is about reinvention, resilience, and the courage to embrace truth at any stage of life. Her journey reminds us that it is never too late to live honestly. Elliot Page. Elliot Page, born February 21, 1987, in Halifax, Nova Scotia, was already a critically acclaimed actor, long before coming out as transgender. His breakout role in Juno earned him major award nominations and solidified his place among Hollywood's most respected performers. To many viewers, Elliot was admired for his emotional depth and authenticity on screen, even while privately struggling with his own identity. In December 2020, Elliot publicly came out as transgender, receiving widespread support and admiration. Since then, he has continued his acting career, most notably in the Umbrella Academy, while also becoming an influential advocate for transgender visibility. His memoir, Page Boy, offered an unfiltered look at the challenges of fame, identity, and self-acceptance. For older viewers, Elliot's journey highlights that self-discovery does not follow a timeline and that choosing truth can bring freedom after years of silence. Laverne Cox, born May 29, 1972, in Mobile, Alabama. Laverne Cox is an Emmy-nominated actress, producer, and one of the most influential transgender advocates of her generation. She rose to prominence through her role as Sophia Bursett on Orange is the New Black, becoming the first openly transgender person nominated for a Primetime Emmy in an acting category. Growing up in the Deep South, Laverne faced bullying and rejection, yet she persevered with remarkable determination. In 2014, she made history again as the first openly transgender person to appear on the cover of Time magazine, symbolizing a cultural shift in representation. Beyond acting, she has consistently used her platform to address issues such as discrimination, healthcare inequality, and violence against transgender women. Her life story reflects timeless values, courage, perseverance, and the power of empathy to create change. Hunter Schafer. Hunter Schafer was born on December 31, 1998, in Raleigh, North Carolina, and emerged as a powerful voice of a new generation. She first gained attention as a fashion model, working with top luxury brands before transitioning into acting. Her breakthrough role as Jules Vaughn on HBO's Euphoria offered a deeply emotional and nuanced portrayal of a transgender teenager navigating identity and trauma. Even before fame, Hunter was an outspoken advocate, challenging discriminatory policies in her home state. Her career blends artistry with activism, using storytelling to expand understanding and compassion. For older viewers, Hunter's journey offers insight into the experiences of transgender youth today and demonstrates how authenticity and courage can reshape cultural narratives. Jazz Jennings, born October 6, 2000, Jazz Jennings became one of the youngest transgender public figures to share her identity with the world. At just 6 years old, she appeared on national television, helping introduce conversations about gender identity to millions of families. Her reality series I Am Jazz documented her transition, medical challenges, and personal growth, offering an honest look at life in the public eye. Jazz is also an author and activist whose work has educated and inspired audiences across generations. Despite intense scrutiny and adversity, she remains a powerful symbol of resilience. For older viewers, her story highlights how awareness and acceptance have evolved and how courage can begin at any age. MJ Rodriguez. MJ Rodriguez was born on January 7, 1991, in Newark, New Jersey, and is an actress and singer who has helped transform representation in television. After studying musical theater, she found her breakthrough role as Blanca Evangelista on Pose, a series that centered LGBTQ+ communities often overlooked by mainstream media. Her performance earned her historic award nominations and a Golden Globe win, making her the first transgender actress to receive that honor. Beyond awards, MJ's influence lies in her humanity, warmth, and advocacy for dignity and opportunity. For older audiences, her story reflects perseverance and the importance of representation rooted in compassion and truth. Janet Mock. Janet Mock, born March 10, 1983, is a writer, producer, and activist whose work has reshaped conversations around identity. Raised in Hawaii, she navigated poverty and discrimination while transitioning during her teenage years, relying on determination and education to build a future beyond the limitations placed on her. Her memoir, Redefining Realness, became a landmark work, offering honest insight into self-discovery, survival, and resilience. She later expanded her story in Surpassing Certainty, reflecting on adulthood and ambition. Janet went on to make history in television as a writer, director, and executive producer on Pose, becoming the first transgender woman of color to sign a major production deal. Her journey speaks to the power of education, determination, and reclaiming one's narrative. Andrea Pejic. Andrea Pejic was born on August 28, 1991, in Tuzla, Bosnia and Herzegovina. After fleeing the Bosnian War with her family, she resettled in Australia, where her modeling career began. She later rose to global fame as a fashion model known for challenging gender norms, famously walking both men's and women's runways for top designers. In 2014, she publicly came out as transgender and soon made history as the first openly transgender model to land a major cosmetics campaign. Andrea's story is not just about fashion, but about survival, identity, and authenticity. For older viewers, her life reflects universal themes of resilience, courage, and becoming one's true self despite hardship. Indya Moore. Born in 1995 in the Bronx, Indya Moore is an actor, model, and activist whose early life was marked by rejection and instability. Leaving home at a young age, she turned to modeling and later acting, gaining recognition for her role as Angel Evangelista on Pose, where she portrayed a trans woman navigating love, ambition, and survival within New York's ballroom culture. Indya has since become a vocal advocate for transgender and non-binary rights and was named one of Time magazine's most influential people. Using her platform, she speaks openly about healthcare discrimination, systemic inequality, and the urgent need for compassion. Her journey emphasizes dignity, empathy, and the importance of listening, values that resonate across generations. Gigi Gorgeous. Gigi Gorgeous was born April 20, 1992, in Canada and rose to prominence as one of YouTube's earliest digital creators. She is a model, activist, and pioneering digital creator whose journey has resonated with millions around the world. When she openly shared her transition online, her content transformed into a deeply personal chronicle of identity and growth. Her documentary, This Is Everything, Gigi Gorgeous, brought her story to a wider audience, highlighting both joy and adversity. The film highlighted her personal growth, her expanding activism, and the emotional realities of living life in the public eye. Through activism and visibility, Gigi has helped humanize transgender experiences for millions. For older audiences, her journey reflects the timeless power of honesty, amplified through modern platforms. These stories remind us that authenticity is not limited by age, era, or expectation. Each journey reflects courage, resilience, and the universal desire to live truthfully. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit the bell for more untold stories.